It's time for another street along. We have picked a shawl to do by Andrea Mowry of Drea Renee Knits, and it is called the Golden Hour, and I am obsessed with it. Now, if you've done knit alongs with me before, we did one called the Love Socks, and I was like, there's two ways to do color work. You can do Intarsia or what's the other one? Intarsia or Fair Isle. I stand corrected. There is a third way to do color work, and we do it in this shawl, and it's so much easier than either of the other two because you basically just slip stitches. It's super amazing, super fun, probably the easiest way that you can do color work. It is amazing. This shawl can be done in several different yarns. You can either do high contrast, or you can do kind of a single tonal, you know, where it's like nearly monochromatic, which is also, both of them turn out absolutely beautiful. My job this time is pretty easy because Andrea has done a bunch of the videos already. So if you are watching this from my website, auroratalksknit.com, and you've gone into the knit alongs and you found the page for the Golden Hour, you'll see right below this video are her 3 videos, which I highly suggest you watch first before you get into it. So this shawl starts from the middle. It has a garter tab cast on. So it's really quite fun. It basically starts from the middle of the longest edge and then you work down. It's really awesome. So please watch that so that you can learn how to do the garter tab cast on. Then there is a bobble tutorial, and she shows like the cutest way, and she even teaches you how to knit backwards so that you end up purling, so that you don't have to turn your work over each time you do the bobble. Amazing. And then she also has a little demonstration for the cable cast on. So please watch those. Those are pretty comprehensive. I only really have a few suggestions for you for this shawl. So this will be the one and only video that I do. All of the rest of them everything else that you need to know are in those 2 videos. So let me show you how far I've gotten. Oh, before I do that, I need to tell you that I am currently using a yarn from Independence Street Yarns, of course, because this is a street along. And this yarn was actually grown on sheep that live in Colorado. It was spun in Colorado and dyed in Colorado, so it's an absolute homegrown. She will have kits available for you. However, this is a worsted weight, so you can use any worsted weight yarn that you want. So this is mine. And I'm zoomed in pretty big here, but check this color work out. Isn't that so pretty? And this is just done with slipped stitches. So once you get there, you'll totally understand. So is this. This is all done with slipped stitches. So here's where the garter tab starts. So it starts right in here. You actually make this little square right here. See where my tail is? It's in like a weird place. So that garter tab cast on is going to be really fun for you to learn. And the color work is really great as well. The only thing that is a little bit confusing, oh, here's my bobbles. See my bobbles? Now, in the videos, Andrea is really good at making sure her bobble sticks to the front. I wanted to show you here, okay, there's bobbles here and here. So if I turn it over, my bobble is actually on the back of the work. So what I basically do is I just kind of shove it to the front of the work, and I like spread out the knitting a little bit on the bobble on the front side, and I kind of pull like that, and then blam, I have a bobble on the front. See that? So I couldn't quite get mine to pop out like this, like she is able to do. So I just let them go to the back, and then I manually pulled them all out and shaped them. So that's an option for you too. Okay, so let me find the, all right, when we do increases on this guy, in the color work, it can be confusing. All right, hang on, let me just pull this out. So I'm going to use, let's see, I'm going to use the blue, I think. So I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to go like this. Yes, it's time for the blue. This will all make sense to you when you get there, but I don't want you to be surprised. I have to knit the first 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm supposed to do a yarn over, which is easy enough, ta-da. But then I'm supposed to make one right. Okay, so when we do right, we say make one, I'll be right back. So that means, you know, we start in the back. But I have a blue yarn here. I'm holding blue yarn, but down here there's gray yarn. You guys, that is okay. Just grab, when you make one right, grab that piece of yarn. I'm trying to get under it, back. So see how that's from the row below? That's appropriate. Even though the row below is in a different color, you still want to grab that guy, and then you're going to knit through the front of it. And then you're going to do that. So then you've got a double increase because you did a yarn over and this guy. But look, once I let it relax, you can't even tell that you used a different color with that one. Does that make sense? So I was able to do my increase right there using the wrong color from below. That is pretty much all the advice I have to you. Everything else is knits and purls, and it's extremely easy. There's slip stitches in here to do the color work. That was the only point that I got a little bit confused, and I had to really think about what I was doing. I was like, wait, I'm in a different color. So anyway, please relax and just grab the yarn, even though it's a different color. Grab the strand of yarn from the color below. It's turning out gorgeous. I absolutely love it. The baubles are so much fun. And yeah, I think that's it. So if this is your first street along with us, please look for the Facebook group called Street Alongs in Facebook and ask to join it, and we will approve, and all the videos will be here. If you get stuck on something that we don't cover in the videos, please post it in the group and we'll make sure to give you tech support and get you going. So otherwise, happy knitting, everyone.